And so that's...
So there's like asanas or yoga postures that go along with the laughing?
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to see one?
Sure.
Well, one that seems to be caught on tape everywhere is the lion laughter. And it's very good for the thoracic region in here. And many people who speak for a living can do this if you're driving in your car and you have to talk to a lot of people. What you can do then is try this one, and you just stick your tongue out. You have to do this with me.
Oh, no.
Oh, exactly. And then you act like the lion, and you just go give the little pose, and so it goes, looks like, ah. Exactly. And so it's, you know, people don't want to stick their tongues out, so they don't feel too comfortable. We don't start out with one of those laughters. We eventually build onto that one. And by the time we get to that one, they're pretty comfortable.
Now, what about Patch Adams? I mean, he's renowned for, he's a clown, but he uses laughter.
Well, what he does is, in clowning, is gives people that art of play, that sense of getting outside of yourself for a little while and just becoming somebody else. And so he goes into a deeper space with it, much like an actor might. In this, you don't have to be an actor. You don't have to be a clown. You just be yourself and be playful. And that's what the difference is.
Well, I got to spend like 2 days with Patch Adams. I took his workshop and spent time afterwards with him. Remarkable guy, and believe it or not, Robin Williams, who has high energy, is actually toned down from the real Patch Adams. He's a remarkable man.
Really, one of my students, I train laughter leaders, and one of the students just came back from Ecuador, where she spent a week with Patch Adams, and so she shared all with us about what he learned, and then she did a whole program of laughter yoga for them and all the people that were down there and the kids and the groups, and came back raving about the experience and glad she was able to share the laughter yoga with them. But he's met Dr. Katari as well, so.
And now, the laughter clubs, what exactly is a laughter club? Can you just turn your house into a laughter club, or is it just regular members, or people come and go like a health club?
Oh, yes. All of the above. A laughter club, they started with like 5 people. And it grew in India, so it became very popular in India to have these different laughter clubs where they laugh every day. And then it took on a nationwide, and then all through Europe, and then it sort of came over to the States. And now they have 8,000 laughter clubs that are around the world, and we have several in this area. We have several throughout Chicago and the state of Illinois and beyond. And you can do them, you're right, you can set it up and do that in your house. You just have people come over who want to feel good, and you set up a session and work through it. And it's not working, it's fun.
Yeah, and so you have a laughter club, and are there any props that you have at your laughter club?
Generally, we don't need any, but sometimes we go on thematic ideas, and it organically develops. Sometimes we'll have an idea we work with, and then it just evolves into things that make sense. Like January, we decided everybody wanted to lose weight, so we did laughercise, and we decided to do the exercises people would do normally in exercise, but add some laughter to them and do them in a way that was more playful and more enjoyable.
So it was a takeoff on jazzercise?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever work with children's groups?
Yes, they're a lot of fun. Well, kids have premature ha. They're going to laugh anyway. As soon as you walk in the room and tell them you're going to laugh, they start. And for you just have to simply go along with their energy. They don't take as long to get the idea. But the one beneficial thing we do with kids is help them to learn to laugh with each other instead of laughing at, because there's a lot of this in our society. And if we can help them to start learning laughing with and laughing at themselves or for themselves, they can benefit.
Well, and I think the children are just reflecting what's on TV, because a lot of the jokes on TV, it's at the expense of someone else.
Right.
Now, do you ever work with like Children's Memorial Hospital or children who are ill?
I haven't, but some of the people that I've trained do. They go down and they'll work with it's a wonderful thing to just help put a smile on a child's face, because maybe they have some situations where laughing is counterindicated for it. Maybe they've had something interabdominally done, and if you squeeze that area, you might, like if you have stitches, you might rip them out, so you don't really want to be using the laughter for that. But what you can do is start helping them learn to breathe more efficiently, because our society doesn't breathe well, and we actually have like 5 liters of air that we can pump air through, and it really oxygenates the mind as well as the body. And we only use about 1 liter of the air, and the more sedentary we become, especially our children, the less they use.